Hey Eagles fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay in the know and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The Philadelphia Eagles enter the 2025 offseason facing crucial decisions on the defensive side of the ball. With multiple key players hitting free agency, the front office must navigate a challenging financial and roster landscape. One of the most significant pending free agents is edge rusher Josh Sweat. After a dominant Super Bowl performance where he recorded 2.5 sacks against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Sweat's market value has skyrocketed. While the Eagles managed to retain him on a one-year deal last season, repeating that feat seems unlikely. Martin Frank of the Delaware News Journal suggests that Sweat's time in Philadelphia may be over, with Spotrac projecting him to land a three-year, $56 million deal. Retaining him within the Eagles' salary cap constraints will be difficult. Sweat is not the only defensive asset in limbo. Linebacker Zach Bond, defensive tackle Milton Williams, and offensive lineman Mekhi Becton are also pending free agents. Each played a key role in the Eagles' 2024 campaign, making their potential departures impactful. The Eagles' defense was a force last season, helping propel the team to a deep playoff run. Their ability to pressure quarterbacks and disrupt defensive schemes was critical. Losing a player like Sweat would create a significant void in their defensive approach. Sweat's 2024 season was one of his best, tallying 8 sacks in the regular season and shining in the postseason. His Super Bowl heroics further cemented his reputation as an elite pass rusher, making him an attractive target for teams in need of defensive upgrades. If Sweat departs, the Eagles will need to explore alternatives. They could turn to the draft, seek veteran free agents, or rely on internal development. Philadelphia has a track record of developing defensive talent, but replacing an established player like Sweat will not be easy. The team's financial situation will heavily influence its decisions. With multiple contracts to juggle, prioritizing key players will be essential. The Eagles will have to weigh retaining Sweat against other pressing roster needs. Coaching philosophy will also play a role in these decisions. If defensive adjustments are in store for 2025, the Eagles may target different player archetypes to fit a new scheme. This could further impact their approach to Sweat's contract negotiations. Philadelphia's defense thrived on aggression and versatility last season. Maintaining that standard will require strategic roster moves. Even if Sweat departs, the Eagles must find ways to sustain their defensive intensity. With free agency approaching in March, time is limited for contract negotiations. Fans and analysts alike will closely monitor the Eagles' moves, as these decisions will shape the upcoming season. If Sweat leaves, Philadelphia will need to address the pass-rushing void. His ability to generate pressure and create turnovers was a game-changer. Finding a suitable replacement is crucial for the defense's continued success. Despite these challenges, the Eagles are a resilient franchise with a strong front office. General Manager Howie Roseman is known for making savvy personnel decisions, and his strategy this offseason will be closely scrutinized. Eagles fans are eager to see how the team approaches these roster changes. Expectations remain high, and the pressure is on to make the right moves. The next few weeks will be decisive in shaping Philadelphia's competitive outlook. One key name to watch is Haason Reddick. If Sweat departs, the Eagles may prioritize retaining Reddick as their primary pass rusher. However, his contract situation could also complicate matters. Despite potential losses, the Eagles have consistently adapted to roster challenges. Whether through development or acquisitions, they have found ways to maintain a strong defensive presence. The 2025 season may see a revamped Eagles defense, but the team's core philosophy will endure. Philadelphia will continue to prioritize a high-powered pass rush and disciplined defensive execution. As the countdown to free agency continues, all eyes are on the Eagles. Their offseason moves will dictate whether they remain NFC contenders or take a step back in an increasingly competitive conference. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Philadelphia Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni has made a bold decision ahead of the 2025 NFL season by removing a key player from the team due to disciplinary reasons. The move, which shocked many within the organization and the fan base, underscores Sirianni's commitment to maintaining a strong locker room culture and team discipline. Sources close to the team report that the decision was not made lightly. The player in question, whose name has not been officially disclosed by the franchise, was considered an essential part of the Eagles' success in recent years. His absence will undoubtedly impact the team's performance, but Sirianni is firm in his stance that no individual is above the standards he expects from his roster. "We have a set of values that we live by here in Philadelphia," Sirianni said in a press conference. "Accountability, discipline, and team-first mentality are at the core of what we do. If those values are compromised, we have to make tough decisions for the good of the team." The specific details of the disciplinary issue remain unclear, but sources suggest that it involved repeated violations of team policies. Sirianni and the Eagles front office reportedly attempted to address the situation internally before ultimately deciding that further action was necessary. While some fans have expressed disappointment over the decision, others have praised Sirianni for his firm leadership. Maintaining control of a locker room with high expectations is a challenge, and the head coach has made it clear that he will not tolerate behavior that goes against the team's values. "This is about setting the right example," Sirianni continued. "We want to build a team that our fans can be proud of, and that means holding everyone accountable, no matter how talented they are." The Eagles will now have to adjust their strategy heading into the 2025 season without one of their key players. The coaching staff will look to younger talent and potential free agent signings to fill the void left by the disciplinary move. Eagles general manager Howie Roseman has already been in discussions with potential replacements. "We have a deep roster, and we trust the guys we have," Roseman said. "This is a team sport, and while losing a key player is never easy, it presents an opportunity for others to step up." The Eagles locker room reportedly received the news with a mix of emotions. Some players were shocked by the decision, while others understood the reasoning behind it. The move sends a clear message that regardless of a player's importance to the team, discipline and commitment are non-negotiable. Several veteran players, including team leaders like Jalen Hurts and Jason Kelce, have spoken privately with Sirianni to ensure that team morale remains strong. The head coach has emphasized that while this is a setback, it is also an opportunity for the team to reaffirm its values. "We trust Coach Sirianni," one anonymous player said. "He's always been upfront with us about expectations, and we know he's doing what's best for the team." Sirianni's leadership has been a defining aspect of the Eagles' recent success. Since taking over as head coach in 2021, he has guided the team to multiple playoff appearances and a Super Bowl berth. His focus on discipline and culture has been a key part of that journey. As the Eagles prepare for the upcoming season, the coaching staff will work to integrate new players into the lineup and adjust schemes accordingly. Sirianni remains confident that the team can move forward without missing a beat. "I believe in this group," he said. "We have great leaders in this locker room, and I know they'll respond the right way. We're focused on what's ahead." Philadelphia's front office will continue to evaluate its options in the coming weeks. Whether they choose to bring in a replacement or rely on internal depth, the Eagles are determined to maintain their competitive edge. NFL analysts have weighed in on the decision, with many agreeing that while it is a bold move, it could ultimately strengthen the team in the long run. "Sirianni is setting a precedent," one analyst said. "He's making it clear that talent alone won't be enough to stay on this roster." The Eagles fan base has been vocal on social media, with reactions ranging from disappointment to support for the head coach's firm stance. Some believe that the team should have handled the situation differently, while others see it as a necessary step to preserve team chemistry. As the offseason progresses, all eyes will be on the Eagles to see how they adjust to this major change. The team remains focused on its ultimate goal, competing for a Super Bowl in 2025. "This won't define us," Sirianni assured. "What will define us is how we respond. We're going to come back stronger and more united than ever." The Eagles are set to begin their off-season training program in the coming weeks, and Sirianni is determined to keep the team focused. His message to the players has been clear: discipline, accountability, and teamwork will be the pillars of their success moving forward. Philadelphia will enter the season with high expectations despite this setback. With a strong roster and a committed coaching staff, the team remains a serious contender in the NFC. While losing a key player is never ideal, Sirianni's decision reinforces a principle that he has upheld since taking over as head coach. Team culture comes first. The Eagles will now move forward with their eyes set on another successful campaign. Only time will tell how this decision will impact the team's performance on the field, but one thing is certain. Nick Sirianni has sent a message that will resonate throughout the entire organization. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.